Okay, well it's Sunday, 9th of April, it's just come up to 7:30 in the evening now, so it's about, what, 56 hours, something like that, after I pulled off of here on Friday lunchtime, and you can see I'm back in the same swim. The lake is still very busy. There's a lot of people arriving today, this evening, so I think they've done their Easter duty with family, etc., and they're just sneaking in an overnighter or something. So yeah, I didn't go further than this swim. I just, when I saw it was free, I just thought, right, got to get back in here. You know, did me a couple of fish the other night. I've got the option of a second night. I've booked the Tuesday off as holiday after the bank holiday. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, if it's pretty dead, nothing happens by, say, Monday afternoon, and I might bin it off, save the holiday and use it another time when it is fishing here. Right, I'm going to have a cheeky Easter weekend beer before I have something to eat. Watch the water, which is nice and calm, so I'll be able to see if anything shows, and yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Morning. It's coming up 7 o'clock now. I think I'm going to recast that right hand rod after what seemed like a drop take last night. Okay, well it's coming up to 10:30 now. The rain has stopped and it's brightening up a little bit, thankfully, but it's looking pretty dead out there. So I don't think I'm going to do a second night. The sun's apparently going to come out at some point, so I'll try and gear out a bit. If I do go today, it's going to be about 4 or 5 o'clock. So, you know, I've got a good few hours yet, 6 hours or whatever. Okay, it's just coming up 12 o'clock and we've got some blue sky, which is nice. Interesting development out there. One of the grebes popped up about the middle of the island and then scooted off like it had been spooked when it was diving for food. So yeah, could mean there's some carp in the area. Well, the rain is back. I hope it doesn't start before I've gone. Well, that was fun, packing up in the wind and the rain and the thunder and the lightning. Well, I've given it nearly 24 hours and nothing, so I'm going to call it quits, and I'll be back later in the week. Okay, well it's just come up to 6:30 on Friday, the 14th of April. I'm down for an overnighter until lunchtime tomorrow, and I am on the island in what is one of my favourite swims on these lakes. It's one where I've had some good results in the past, this time last year being one. The weather's been changeable, it's been all over the place. We've had hailstones and everything. There's been a few leads down here for the last couple of nights. I know of one fish that's come out, but there's not a lot else happening. Fish are showing, but they always do on here, always tend to. And I'm going to be fishing my favoured spots out there towards a little island at 25 wraps. Right, well, the rods are wrapped up. I've just got to put baits on. I'm going to be using Poacher Baits SV1 wafters in 16mm. And probably half a dozen spods over each spot, which are going to be not too far apart actually. They're going to be out there a few rod lengths apart out towards the island. Yeah, that's where I'm going to start anyway. I've got a lot of water around here, so if I see anything I can always reel one of them in and lob a rod in that general direction of wherever a fish shows. So yeah. Right, okay, well I better make the most of this dry weather because I think rain's coming in again later, so yeah, let's get them out. I just needed that to hold off for another couple of minutes, but no, decided to soak me. Stop now. Feel confident actually. Weather feels good, it just feels good out there. Yeah. We'll see, eh? Right, I shall do an update in a bit. Okay, it's just coming up 8 o'clock. More rain. I'm going to sign off now. Yeah, get some grub inside me, a couple of beers, and then yeah, be all ready to get up in the night and hit one of those rods. That was a nice alarm call, about 6 o'clock that was. I was up anyway, really. I was just lying on my bed chair looking out over the water, and well, off it went. Right hand rod. Yeah, it led me a merry dance as well. I'm just waiting for the sun to come up now a little bit, just a little more light before I get the fish out. It's okay there, recovering. And I'm going to have a cup of coffee. Yeah, just sit out there, wait for that sun to pop up, and then get the fish out. It's about the hook. I always wonder How well was it hooked? Just over 25. That'll do. Nice clean fish. Splash it in your tail. Now, what are you going to do? Get you back in a minute. Very good. I tell you, that sun is beautiful. Moments like this when you think, do I really want to go back on the other lake? I know that one's got the big girls in it, but yeah, this takes some beating for scenery and the quiet. I know you can hear a little bit of road traffic noise, but during the night it's definitely quiet. Tough choice. I do want to catch some of those 18 fish though that seem to elude me in the other lake. They're upper 30s and a couple that go over the 40. I was toying with the idea of putting a couple more spods out, but it's 7:30 now, so I think we're going to leave it. I've only got 4 hours, so yeah, just put them both back out there. I'm going to put the left hand one out because fish dragged my lead, went through my line, past the rod, right hand one underneath, and play out. It went all over the place, that fish. At one point it got down this margin here and it's got trees sticking out that have been felled. I was quite worried then I was going to lose it, but thankfully it moved out a little bit. I was able to pump it back this way. There's been fish showing, there's been fish showing over that way, but not nowhere I can cast to. I'm missing my hat. I left it in the car because it's a fair old way. I couldn't be bothered to go back and get it. I thought it's not going to be sunny today, or that sunny, and it is. But that's okay. I'll put my shades on in a minute. Right, I'm going to finish the rest of this coffee and try and get a tan even. gravel hump out there. I want to keep it away from that. Oh, got it back. Oh. Okay, it just gone 8:30 and the old left-hand rod went off. I was worried about that one as well. It did me in the snags. Another good 20, I'd say. Yeah, 26 this one. Right, let's give you a splosh. Okay, there we are. Sun keeps going in and out. I have to adjust the camera. Beautiful. Oh, the sun's gone in again. Thank you, Mr. Carp. Yeah, well chuffed with that. 25 and a 26. I was only hoping to nick one, really, because there hasn't been a lot coming out. So yeah, well placed. And that was well hooked, that fish. I had to cut the hook link and pass the hook all the way through where the barb had exited. Well nailed, it wasn't coming off, no way. Unless it got in a snag over there, which it tried to, like the other one. It did better than the other one actually, and I was worried. I thought, oh no, the line's pinging off these bushes here, so they'd be rod high. Yeah, there are a couple of trees that go out, probably a rod length or two to the water. I thought, oh no, it's going to do me. But no, thankfully, it moved round. Oh, off that, it came in really quickly, and then it started sort of trying to bury its head in the silt, I think, down the bottom there, because it was clouding up, and yeah, it just wouldn't come up for quite a while. But yeah, well chuffed. I'm starting to pack away now, because I mean, it's going to take me a couple of trips to get back to the car. I'm not going to do it in one hit. I don't like going across that narrow bridge that is onto the island. One day I've got to tip the barrow, so I'm going to go in. It's a high guide over high sides, and you clip one of the sides, and it's danger of it tipping over. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I've got a few people to see how they got on. And yeah, another successful session, or a successful session to make up for the blank I had over there on the other night. So yeah. Well, I said it was one of my favourite swims, didn't I? What's that, 16 hours, a couple of fish? Yeah, I'll take that, thanks very much. I'll be back next week. Don't know if it's going to be a midweeker or just next weekend. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, share the video, and if you're out there, I hope you have a few whackers, and I'll see you next time.